We're talking about legends, not about an episode, not about real life. We're talking about things and events we've experienced since we were kids.
Yes?
I'm originally from Mani. My family home is in Amphiali, ma'am. I was born to a mother like every child is. I didn't make it to Sarapino. I ended up in an institution called Daou Penteli. I told you, does this have to happen? Inside the infirmary?
Can we do another episode?
Is it an institution for children with special needs? Okay, I wasn't a child with special needs. I'm a normal child. They had us all locked in there, all of us, the mother, those who couldn't raise us, our mother and our father. Did they put us in the institution because they had no choice so we could grow up?
Wait, so your parents left you there in the institution?
Yes, my father was in Belgium and my mother couldn't raise me because she had me when she was 16. She wasn't going to raise me. 2 kids, my sister and me, the 2 of us.
So your family's finances were really bad, they couldn't make ends meet.
I don't know if they were bad or good. All I know is that I was in a hellhole called Daou, Penteli, which is a hellish institution, an institution that exploited children, an institution where they produced children. There were rapes going on in there. We're talking about 1981 now.
You said the institution is a hellhole, that one? Why do you say that?
Because it's an institution where the nurses and male nurses, because there were both, were, in my opinion, terrible. Because when your family asked to see you, they brought you clothes and food, and they would take them away. They didn't bring those things to the children, and how could the children understand? The children were already given special treatment. They were tied up with straps. They couldn't react at all, and they were never taken out. Have you been raped in there? Actual rapes, not just nonsense? If you remember, there was a time when Tzanetos broke the news about that institution in Penteli and it was shut down.
No, I don't remember that.
Has this come out? Is it an old video?
How old do you think it is?
I don't remember exactly. Tzanetos had talked about this video, about this institution, probably, and when this institution closed, it automatically shut down and they closed as well. Now, I mean, if I took you there, if the weather was good and I took you inside, you would see everything one by one, one by one. Angela, papers, books, folders, children's names, deceased. Inside the institution's area, in its space, the pavilions, as we call them, Pavilion 1, Pavilion 2.
So the institution was abandoned there?
Abandoned institution?
I think it was somehow still operating.
No, it's simple. It's closed and anyone can go in there, but they don't know that they can go in. I know because I've been there a long time. I know the holes, how to get out, where to get in.
It's a big space. It's huge.
It's twice the size of Akka, the institution, that big, that huge, because it's in pavilions. I mean, it says Pavilion 1, Pavilion 2, Pavilion 3, Pavilion 4. So in Pi 1, children with special needs. In Pi 2, children with less severe needs. In Pi 3, the women, the girls who are sick. And in Pi 4, mixed up. You understand there. Let me tell you something really important. Really important, a lot. Torture so much. Imagine sometimes our punishment was they tied us up with the straps. I don't know if you know what a strap is. A strap, you don't know what it is?
I know what it is, but I don't know if...
A strap is a leather belt, tan color.
I understand.
The straps that tie you to the cross, to the bed.
Why would they do this to you?
Just like that, as punishment. They gave us injections, they turned us into vegetables, they gave us mashed food. I mean, they would mash the food and feed us in bed while we were tied up. You understand? What else?
How old were you? I was 4 years old and you still remember these things?
Those things never go away no matter what happens. 300 years could pass and it would still stay here in my head. You can't understand the memories. Do you know what it means to commit rapes, to abuse sick children without them knowing? The children don't understand what you're doing to them. When these children, if you look in the Eleftherotikos typos, if you search and see what was happening back then, you'll be horrified. After all, there was a scandal back then with Mr. Chatzinicolaou. Did Eleftherotiki ID show it again in the newspaper? The news showed it, everyone showed it. Not the Daou Pentelis, not Penteli, because there's another facility called Penteli. Yes, the Penteli Foundation is different from the Daou Pentelis Foundation. They're two separate facilities. There's Penteli and Daou Penteli. Pania, Attica Child Psychiatric Hospital. That's the name of the hospital where I grew up, hospital. Let me tell you, this is even worse than prison. You can leave prison, but you can't escape this. Just think about being there for 4 years, being beaten, having bruises from bites, being raped, being abused, having them take money and food from your parents. The same nurses that the state hired and paid to do their job properly, they were the ones who didn't do their job properly at all. Most of those nurses have already died. You can't find them. They've already lost their lives.
In general, everything you're telling me is really shocking, but I can't understand it. Is it?
You can't understand them. You can't understand them because you can't. Because you haven't experienced them, you won't understand them, neither you nor anyone else. Don't forget that this conversation we're having now, the two of us, I had it before as well, with the leader, with Hayate. Hayate couldn't understand the conversation and the discussion I had back then either. And he told me the exact same thing you're telling me. Yes, I can't understand. The leader blushed back then with what I was telling him, but karma brought things in such a way that life turned out badly for the leader and he ended up in prison for no reason.
I want you to tell me a bit now. Can we talk a little about your childhood? There, how many years did you stay?
10?
10 years, so we're saying you reached 14.
14 and a half.
14 and a half? Psychologically, how were you?
A kid, was I?
Had you felt this?
Had I felt it? Of course I had.
Or did you not realize that this isn't normal, whatever they were doing to you there, beating you? Or had you gotten used to it? And you say, would you call that becoming institutionalized?
Yes, that was my life there, period. My life was there. How? Well, my dear, my parents. My father, who was a tough guy back then, okay, he was involved in illegal stuff too. Huh? They saw me in the newspaper, in Eleftherotypia, in a photo. They saw me, and everyone from the village came to the institution to take me, and that's how I left the institution. No one knew where I was. My mother had hidden me well, you understand. My mother had hidden me well from everyone, and no one knew. Not even my father or his siblings, including my aunt, knew where I was. But when the TV channels and the newspaper Eleftherotypia came to the institution, to the place in the end, to take video and photos of me. And that's how I appeared in the newspaper, and that's how they found me and took me out of the institution themselves.
Otherwise, you would have stayed even longer.
Otherwise, I might still be there today. Because after the institution, when you reach a certain age, they kick you out of that institution and send you to another one with older people. You don't stay there permanently. It's for children with special needs. But I'm not a child with special needs. But my mother put me there because she couldn't raise me. She didn't have the money to raise me because she had 2 children, me and my sister. My sister is 50 now. I'm 49. She had to raise 2 children. My mother was young, 17 or 18 years old when she gave birth to my sister. All right. Should I excuse her? I don't want to justify her. I don't justify her. When you give birth, you stay there, you raise your children. You don't just give birth and throw them away. But let me tell you something. It turned out well for me.
It made you stronger?
It made you stronger. I mean, the tough things I find on my way, the ones that are in my life out there, I can deal with them. If I hadn't gone through all those horrific experiences,
They're nothing to you? All of that? Nothing?
they're nothing to me. Like an eraser, I just wipe it away, from the board, whatever it says, right? No matter what bad things they do to me, now, whatever bad things they do to me, even if they put me in a cell. What's his name? The gentleman in the cell, the one Babbies was in? Babbies, Mr. Babbies, the one who has, 39 years in prison? We're talking about the cell. If that man put me there, I would be so numb. The taunts he aimed at the other kids so they'd experience, so they'd learn where they are, they don't affect me. 9 makes sense, worthy, because I also did 8 years in prison, right?
We'll talk about that later.
That doesn't affect me.
But I want you to tell me now, during all these years, what happened to you? What did they do to you? Because you mentioned it a bit vaguely. Now, I don't know if they did something to you. Did they hit you?
They kept hitting me, they tortured me, they abused me.
Was she much older too?
Yes, think about it. I was 4, 5, 6 years old, and she must have been 30 or 40 years old. An institution is an institution. When we say institution, it's social. It's a place with nurses and head nurses who take care of the children. It's just that most of them didn't do their job properly. They were abusive. They abused little children. If you look into it, Hakis Nicolaou says it too, if you really dig into it. About the Daou Pentelis institution, he says, why did they torture underage children? I was one of them too.
Do you remember how many children there were?
Were there a lot of us? I'm telling you, all the wards.
I mean, let's say more than 200.
200. Is that a small number, all the wards full of kids?
Thousands? A few?
We can say there are a lot. I would put something huge.
About 1,000.
It's one. There are many. The pavilions. It's P1, P2, P3, P4, P1, P2, P3, P4, P5, upstairs. Do I need to take you there so you understand what I mean?
Let's make a separate video.
You don't get what I'm saying? I say Pi 1, Pi 2, Pi 3, and you act like I'm not making sense. Pi 1, Pi 2, Pi 3.
Is it, you mentioned the stores?
The stores? Do you separate the stores by the people who will enter, each person?
How is it? Like in prisons where there are wings?
Something like that. So,
I want you to tell me, so, did they hit you? And did they hit all of you? Yes, did they hit all of you? And did you also experience sexual harassment?
of course, yes.
How was that?
Bad? Brutal? Brutal, but I managed to get away. I ran even though I was little. I managed to turn back and shout. I was crying, and he didn't have time to do it.
He didn't have time to do what he was about to do, what he was going to do.
To do his
Extreme.
what he was about to do. I was crying so loudly that I was shaking. I was 6 years old, and I managed to get away, and he didn't do anything. That guy was completely crazy too. He is the one who is supposed to protect all the children inside. What is this? Some kind of sickness? Imagine one night when I got up to take Alita to pee, I saw this guy here watching TV, masturbating and ejaculating. In the glasses we used to get water, the ones we drink milk from in the morning for such perversions and sick things. Imagine what things they did in there. I mean, if there were cameras in there, all of them would go to jail. Everyone. The other guy grabs my hand and twists it. He was twisting my hand when I was little, like that, from behind, 6, 7 years old. That's when I say those guys were sick. You know what I mean? Disturbed personalities. All of us might be mentally ill, but those guys are pathologically sick. I mean, they did things you can't even imagine. Man, who could explain it to you?
No.
Can't they be explained?
how come with all this you didn't end your life, didn't commit suicide? Because we know a lot of kids who get bullied, who get teased a bit at school, and
Bullying is nothing.
that's what I'm telling you, bullying.
Is it easy? Do you accept it?
But how did you endure it in general?
Listen, let me tell you. I don't know how I endured, how I survived, and how I got through all that. Anyway, I had a star above my head. I mean, I had a big star. I had God above me, and God made me so strong that I could take the blows one after another and get through them.